We are officially live.
Hey,
Hello, my love. How are you today?
I am good, love. How are you? What's the good?
Refreshed.
It's been a good hump
De-
day.
Definitely refreshed. Um, Man, I actually forgot it was hump day because on the slick that Monday being off, it worked really well.
It did. I like having that Monday off, but that Monday off can be good and bad because that mean on Tuesday, especially when that Monday off is the first, and it's the first of the month.
You already
If you know,
know.
you know.
You already know.
If you know, you know. But yeah, so that Tuesday was extra busy. So of course Monday was off. It was smooth. We was happy. And then I ran back into work on the Tuesday and had to push because it was the first and shit had to be done.
All the
So
time, man. All the time. And you be excited about that 3 day weekend. But then when you realize like all the catch up kind of that you got to do from missing that Monday, be like, whoa,
hmm
you know.
yeah, I know. It's a
What's
lot.
up, Chad? What's up? What's up? What's up? Looks like we have sick fellas. He is on a roll. He is definitely on a roll for 2 pies in a row. He's been
What's
in.
up, sick fellas?
Let's get it. What's up, 18?
A team is in the
Welcome
building.
to the chat.
Look
Hey,
at
Rach.
Rach. Rach on the road too.
Rachel on time too. Look at that. Will Smith. Is that who I
Hey,
think it is?
it is.
What's up? Congratulations. Oh my God. Congrats.
Congrats.
I've been trying to tell you congrats for a while, my brother.
That
That baby is beautiful. And
baby is beautiful.
oh my
Congrats.
God. So much hair. So much hair. She just beautiful. I was like, look at Puff coming out looking like Puff.
That baby do look like
Really, like Chandra ain't do a damn thing. You hear me? Well, push her out. I ain't even gonna take it from my girl. She
That's a
pushed her
beautiful baby
out.
though.
Congrats. I feel like this is like, even though I know it's not your first, I just feel like it's your first or some shit. You know, if you get what I'm saying.
This
I
this
feel,
definitely
I
ain't his
feel like
first.
it's definitely not his first, but I feel like it's like his happy time. Like he really could enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And I know Chandra is elated. Tell her we say hey and congrats on the beautiful baby. Tell your mom I said hey. You know she my girl. Look who in the building. Lanisha M. Effing Green.
Hey,
What's up,
Nee.
Nee? Look at
Hey.
Rach. Rach. He said, Puff said first that's stress free. I told you, I know it. But
It's all
you,
good. It's all
you ain't
good.
gotta you ain't gotta tell me. I freaking know. You hear me? I know. But welcome to the chat, y'all. Welcome to the podcast. It's a pleasure. I'm glad you guys took time out of y'all day to kick it with us. Today's show is, if you can read the banner at the bottom, today's show is sponsored by Texas 87 and Reaper. I don't even know if they're in the building yet, but the show is
Like
sponsored by them today. Thanks for the
big
Cash App
time.
donations. And if anybody want to send in a letter to the Talk Me Through It podcast, that is our email scrolling at the bottom of the screen. That is it. But let's get this party started. Welcome to the Talk Me Through It podcast. Whether you're thriving, surviving, or somewhat in between, pull up a seat and let's talk each other through it. Today is episode 60. We are covering ground.
We moving.
We moving. Episode
We
6,
moving.
Pain, Pleasure, and Lessons from History. That's the title today. We glad that you guys could be in the building with us, and feel free to have you guys conversation and chime in because we can't do it sometimes without y'all. I mean, me and T could talk till we blue in the face, but
Yeah.
it's always fun to have you guys in and chatting with us.
And that's usually what happens. We get on here and forget we on live and just start talking.
Yeah, I didn't say some shit I was supposed to say
If
before we
y'all see me
forget.
ducking and diving, that's me trying to get my computer together. All of a sudden, this girl wants to have technical difficulties, of course, but
You're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah, y'all bear with us. Y'all bear with us. What's up, Wolfpack Maine? He is in the building. As always, thank you, Wolfpack. Chelsea is in the building today. What's up, Chelsea?
hey,
Yep, like
Charles,
you
hey
said,
man,
make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe and hit the like button. We up to what we up to? We almost to 50 subscribers.
we moving. We are moving. We working, y'all. We working. We've been working. We've
Definitely,
been in here. How they say we've been in the lab.
definitely. Definitely been working coming up with titles that is positive and not man bashing.
That's gender
Because
neutral.
well, honestly, most of our audience are male subscribers, so that's
True.
pretty dope. We can't bash y'all. We need y'all. We love y'all. And honestly, we not men bashers. Just last podcast just was when we're talking about relationships. Who else can we talk from a woman's point of view? Because we are the women in the relationship dealing with the guys. So sometimes it may seem like we coming a little hard, but we're just talking from past experiences and things like that,
Just a little.
just a little bit. So, how was your day today, T? Did you live? Did you learn? And did you love today?
I did, and I did. I did. My day was busy.
Every hold up. Every time I
What?
ask you that,
Because I be having good days, girl.
you be like, "I did, I did, I did."
I
Like I be want to
did.
know, like if it's T. But I'm gonna let you live. I ain't gonna cry. I ain't gonna
I
cry.
did. I've been having good days, but I had a good day today. I will say that. Like if I go to work and it's a peaceful day and my team is peaceful and we all leave with smiles, like see you tomorrow, it's a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good
It's a good.
day.
It is. That
So
that that's a beautiful feeling. Today for me was pretty good. It's Wednesday. I had my recovery group today for the boxing class today, and today they did well. They was focused. I guess I had their ass really working today.
they
Um,
were ready.
yeah, they no extra talking. The fellas always come in a little late, but when they come, it's always a joy that they take directions from a female. I
Uh-huh.
always have those little issues sometimes where the coach is not being kind of like received in a way, but today was pretty smooth sailing. I think it's the face. I came in this morning with that game face, not that friendly face. I'm like, my microphone not working this morning, so we got to get it in. I got a scream day, and it was a lot of moving parts today.
Think they starting to
Making
trust
them,
you too?
which said
You think they starting to trust you too?
breaking up. Say that one more time.
I say you think they're starting to trust you?
Yeah, not just trust me. I last class I did drop the note at the end, because at the end of the class we all do like a fist 1, 2, 3 team,
Mm-hmm.
powwow. And, I did say next class let's talk and more paying attention. So I guess that kind of stood out.
That
Um,
is, coach.
yeah, because I'm like, I know y'all all recovering from, everybody got the issues, but we here to work. We only got 45 minutes to work. So I got to get as much covered as I can get covered, without
Yeah.
y'all punching each other in the face for real. So, that was dope because they did a lot of partner drills today, so they had to like really pay attention, catch each other punches and things like that.
That's cool.
This this has been a good experience for me. I'm more of like a strength weightlifter type of training. I like
Mm-hmm.
training that way. So to step into like the boxing world is a total different atmosphere. But people keep saying get in the ring. I would not get in the ring, but I love, if y'all ever seen Mitt Queen, I
Mid.
love hitting the mitts like with people.
Oh, okay.
That
Mm-hmm.
shit is so cool. Like I'm getting better and better at that. So I
I've been
like
seeing
to,
your videos, girl.
girl. I'm trying. I'm getting better with the mitts. It's just that everybody punch different, and you'd be like, hold up now, watch it. You gotta. But that was cool. Today I also had a 6:15 a.m. class, and the earliest I like waking up is 8 o'clock.
Ma'am.
From being my semi boss before.
I don't like that. I know from being your client before. Them, let's do a 6:30 boot camp on a Saturday morning, ma'am.
Man,
No, why? I mean, I made it a
and,
few times,
and,
but
and my defense is always was my god brother. It was never my idea. On a Saturday morning, 10 o'clock is my window. I'm like, it's a weekend. Give people time to like sleep in. You've been working all week. Saturday for 10 is a good start. But
I can do Saturday for 10.
yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. But I had 6:15. Girl, I got up. The sun was even out yet. I was like, what did I get myself into?
Even the sun wasn't ready to wake up.
Girl. But one thing about it, when the sun come up and I had some leftover coffee, so I was good. When the sun come up, it's
You
like
time
you
out.
can't go to sleep now.
Time out. Don't
What?
tell me you went all the way to Colorado still saving coffee. You still
Yes.
saving coffee?
And not throw coffee away. Ew, no. Girl, especially if you
Y'all,
have a coffee machine in your presence, in your household. No. I sure the F did.
y'all, D, the only person I know will save her coffee. She will
And it's
save it.
better the
You get a
next day.
cup of coffee, she'll drink half of it and put the other half in the refrigerator for tomorrow and heat it up.
So no, it's better the next day. Like I learned this from a guy I used to work with. I never done this, but I thought it was gross. But at the same time, like keeping when the coffee kind of settles and the little, residue at the bottom gets there. It's something about that just makes it. It's like leftover spaghetti. Red beans. It always tastes better the next day. You know. I don't
I
know.
mean, I've done it. I've done it maybe once or twice, only because I've seen you do it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna save it.
It
And I
got you
don't want
through.
to, huh?
It got you through.
It did. I can't lie. It's just the principle. It's like
That's leftover.
I
Oh
know.
my
It's
god,
just the principle. I
Rachel.
mean, I did it. I mean, if you're a real coffee drinker, I guess you didn't did it before.
Yeah, yeah. If
Cause
you love coffee, it doesn't matter coffee. But guess what? In the morning, I had it, and it got me through. Because baby, waking up that early, I needed something. Boxing is great cardio. Yes, it is. Shows.
it is.
Rachel, you don't like leftover coffee? Child, you missing out.
Rachel, you drink coffee? I didn't even know Rachel drink coffee. How many coffee drinkers we got in the house? That's a whole nother type of vibe. We got these coffee drinkers.
Yeah,
That's a whole
coffee.
community. You got coffee drinkers, then you got tea drinkers. That's the thing. Like people be like, I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. Or then you have the other people that be like, coffee me, please.
First of all, I can't drink 18. Yes, it is. I feel like it's a little stronger the next day. It's because it then settled in. You know what I'm saying? I do. I kind of feel like it is. But tea, I think it's just having something hot in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way I'm drinking tea is if I'm completely out of coffee. Now it's so cool at the boxing gym. Like one location I go to, the owner brought a coffee machine. So I'm like the only one drinking the coffee. And his wife just refilled it the last week, and I'm like, yeah, because she refills it with all kind of different ones. She refill it with Dunkin' Donuts, coffee cups. She has the hot chocolate. She has tea in there, elderberry tea caps and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it to use. Yes, I
That's why you
drink
need these
way.
wives around. You think about stuff like that.
Hello, and that's the thing. They think about stuff like that, girl. The bathrooms be so clean and so decorated. Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I drink tea more than coffee. Yes. Now sometimes I do, like if I feel like I'm on a caffeine, I'm doing too much caffeine. To be honest though, I feel like I drunk more coffee back home in Louisiana versus here in Colorado now. And it was crazy because I stopped smoking. Congratulations to me.
What week are we on now?
Girl, I stopped counting.
I think
We
we're
are
on week
like,
7, friend.
so I stopped. My first day was August 1st. So I'm a month in what, a couple days? Today the
Mm-hmm.
third?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll officially say August 1st.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped. Yeah. Because I said after my birthday was the 27th, I was like, nah, let me finish July out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So August 1st was my first day. And surprisingly, I haven't been like, drinking coffee as much because you kind of replace things. I even
Yeah.
haven't like been drinking wine as often as I thought I was. I guess because I have other shit to be thinking about too. So I just drive myself into work, like having all these different fitness classes. I'm teaching Pilates, shit, weight training, boxing. It's like every class, and then you don't want to be the same each class because people start predicting how your class gonna be. So I can't have them thinking that it's always gonna be this
Gonna
way.
be the
You know?
same. Yeah. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. So I kind of like try to do some research and pizzazz my workouts during the week. Hiking in the mountains and things like that been helping. Uh, D acting like she's struggling. Rachel, I'm not struggling, but I don't have access to a coffee machine. And I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, man, I probably should really buy a coffee machine this week sometime.
Look
But
at
yeah,
23 gaming.
whoa, he made it to another podcast. This is a winning streak for him. I'm gonna send you some coffee, Frey. Yes, Frey. Send me some coffee, Rach. Send me some coffee. What's up, 23 gaming? That used to be my smoke buddy. Yeah, we used to get down.
That boy Brad.
Yeah, we used to get down. We used to get down. Um, but yeah, so today for me was productive, But yeah, um I definitely feel the break on Monday, having that break on Monday,
I feel
catching
like
up.
I've been running. I feel like I'm not complaining,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like coming to work on a Tuesday. You know what too? And I'm not gonna lie, if I had to pick off days, my off days would be Sunday and Monday. I'm not gonna lie. I like coming back to work on a
That
Tuesday
sounds like
because
a
it's like
yes.
the week is already moving. Like people are already going, everybody in the mindset of let's work. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like I feel like I'm just sneaking into the week and everybody's already going. But
yeah,
it's moving. So anyways, I've been playing, not really playing catch up, but literally just hit the ground running on Tuesday with all the first of the month paperwork that needed to be done, getting that out. And then today we had an event. So it was like boom, 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 boom. After that, the day over with. Now tomorrow I'm running again. Like I gotta catch up on the stuff that I missed today because of the event and all of this. So
yeah.
it's like,
And also like starting your day off productive like that. But like honestly, by 2 o'clock in the evening, I'm really like chilling. Like anything I'm doing after that is like kind of what I want to do,
mhm.
until I pursue this new career. So your girl has officially filled out police applications. Clock it. Y'all gonna be saying Officer D coming
Officer
through.
D, y'all better not run. I'm gonna tell you right now, do not run. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. They gonna be mad, mad. Shit, I knew I should have run from her. Long
For
leg
real.
ass. She looked like she ran fast.
For real. Girl. But yeah, so like so starting my day off early, I'm done there too. Like that's a good day for me. You know what I'm
That is.
saying? That's a good day for me. The dream, still dreaming. Not too long ago, I dreamed I was just running through a forest with some fucking horses. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me, but it was a beautiful scenery. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not a beautiful scenery.
It was a beautiful scenery. Brad, I am not the people yet. But one thing about it, you ain't gonna be able to hold me. I'm gonna remember my people.
Oh shit! They say speak of the
Uh-oh.
police and they will show up.
Speaking of the police, whoop, whoop. It's
Whoop
a sign of
whoop!
the police.
Hey Em.
What's up, Al?
Ah.
I sure put you down as my reference, Al.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Y'all stick together. They stick together.
We go, we go, we go stick together for
Go
sure.
stick together.
That's my dog. We gonna be like bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? That's funny. But
That one not. I'm tell you right now. Ev not gonna run behind y'all. She
not.
not gonna run. That's the. She be like, I ain't doing all that.
Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it.
They can
Right.
have it.
Right. So I'm excited. I'm gonna take a drug test this weekend and see where I stand at. I have a good feeling though. I feel good about this, but I've also, not to get off subject, this week I found out a pet peeve that I have, and it's people coughing in public
Oh God.
without covering their mouths or yawning. You know what I'm saying? Or yawning. I remember one of our friends told us a story. Like she didn't like one of these girls in her class, and it's funny because the girl that she's talking about ended up being my daughter's therapist because she's a therapist too. But she was yawning one day in class. She said, and the girl told her, "Ew, close your mouth." And she was so offended by it. And I'm like, no, I'm like, yeah, like people need to cover their mouth. I don't know if I'm scarred from COVID or what, but I just feel like people need to like keep their coughs to themselves. Like since I've been in Colorado, y'all, these folks be coughing, just coughing like it's so normal and just mouth. Don't do this, don't cover their mouth or nothing. And I think I have an issue with that. I be
That should
so
be
like disgusted. Like you could instantly, I know my face changes instantly.
that should be no reason why I should be able to see the whole inside of your mouth. Cover your damn mouth. Nasty.
Over here yawning like a lion. You know the big old yawns.
Oh yeah. You know me. I'm a germaphobe. Like I hate for somebody to stand too close to me. And especially after COVID and all that, like if you're in a grocery store anywhere and you cough too loud or too long, everybody gonna stop and look at you. Like everybody gonna glance. Like, what are you doing?
Like, are you
It's
okay?
like, are you okay? Do you need to go home? Do you need a mask? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah. We got Chose in the building moderating for us. I need to I need to assign moderators. Brad said it took me 2 months to get clean. B, yes. So if it took you 2 months, I know because I'll be working. I'll be working out. So I know they said it goes by like your body fat percentage and all that. So I'm gonna take one um this weekend. And honestly, like the hiring process is a process. So I should be clean by time, I gotta do all that. Remember, y'all, like Cho said, hit that like button and keep your coughs to yourself. That's right, Cho.
You know what else is a pet peeve of mine? People breathing with their mouth open on a plane. Like, why are you
Wait.
sitting next to me?
Oh, breathing with their mouth. I'm like,
Mouth breathers.
I don't fucking breathe.
No, mouth breathers, especially on the plane. You ever sat next to somebody that breathed with their mouth open the whole time? The whole
No, I
time.
don't want to though. Oh my god. Are you ever sat next to somebody who stink?
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know if my nose is getting sensitive more and more. That's another thing. People be funky.
They do.
People be funky. Like
And they don't necessarily know it. Cause a lot of time, and here's the thing, a lot of times people just smell like they house.
I
It
hope
may
people's house don't smell like wet clothes that they did not dry.
that too. That well, see, that's different. That mean they don't know how to wash clothes. But I'm just saying, like sometimes people be smelling like their house, and they don't know that their house have a scent. You know what I mean? Like a not
Yeah.
pleasant scent. So now you walking around here smelling like your little
Mothballs and
funky.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
18, 18 said people breathing. That's your pet peeve. People breathing with their mouth open in any closed vicinity.
Yes. I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. Like watch something fly in your mouth, and then you're gonna be around here mad. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah. That was my pet peeve this week. Like really, really like realizing that man, people don't have no kind of hygiene education.
That's a thing. A lot of times people don't have proper hygiene etiquette. I guess like if you didn't grow up with that mama or that daddy that says go your funky ass in the bathroom, go shower again, or you're not bathing properly, or you're not using deodorant properly. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
even if you know how a lot of times how sometimes these young men can put on the wrong cologne and put too much of it on. Now you
Mm-hmm.
walking around with that strong musk light, you know? It's
Bro.
it's like you need to be taught this. Like, young man, that's too much. Too
Yeah.
much. Just maybe
Bro.
two squirts for you.
I seen a video on Instagram the other day, and this boy he went to car. It was funny because he had like a car stuff in the background. It came up on a page just random. The Instagram feed you what they want to feed you. So I'm not following high school players or whatever. But anyway, he doing push-ups, and he like, Mom, how many push-ups you think I should do? She said, Get your funky ass in the tub. I was weak.
Yeah.
I was like, that is a mama for you. AT said fried chicken, weed, and syrup smell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
that's one thing about it. Like when you smoke weed, you gotta keep you some freshener next to you. Something, some bread mints, some gum, some something. The walk by
mhm.
Winston. Yes, that's the one right there. 18. Ooh, that's the one. And then sometimes I'll be mad when you walk past me because then people gonna think it was me, and I'm like, it was not me. If you smell what I'm smelling, that was not me.
I said quick. It wasn't me. Did you smell it? It wasn't me.
KK be
I,
so mad
I, I
at me. She got out the tub, Rusty. I made her get back in, and I washed her myself. She was mad
yep,
as hell. Them kids
yep,
don't know.
yep. My nephew be the same way, Rach. He be the same way. He thinks. I told him last night he tried this bullshit. This that 8-year-old bullshit. I said, go get in the tub, wash yourself. Okay. Mind you, I'm standing in the next room. So I can hear him wash and get back in the tub. So I walked in there. I said, child, I've been bathing myself for a very long time. I said, how old am I? He told me. I said, yes. So you know
Oh
it's
wait,
been a
how
lot.
old he told you the
He
right
said
age?
36. He told me right age. He said
Okay,
36. I
because you
said,
know he
right.
be playing on you.
I said, so I've been bathing myself about 30 years. So I know it takes more than 5 seconds to wash your funky ass. Do it again. He said, but I did it already. I said, do it again.
That, that's funny. We not too much on KK though. I miss her, man. I bet she's so big now, man.
That's that age, Rach. That's that age. They just be trying to hurry up and get it done so they can get back to them iPads. Do it
Yeah,
again.
whatever else they doing. Yes. But guess what? When them girls, because my girls for sure, I never really had a problem with Mariah. Mariah was really, really clean. She was so, like girly. See that Demi? She wasn't stank. I've never smelled my kids, but taking a bath, you used to have to beg her, like, get your butt in the tub, take a bath, go get in the tub, blah, blah, blah. But now, this one every day, like clockwork, she could walk to the corner. She coming back inside and taking a shower. Like this child, soon as she got off the bus today, straight in the shower. Like
I don't blame her.
Demi
That's
don't
me.
want to sweat. She going shower. She like, Mom, we going anywhere else today? I will get in the shower. Like that's her thing. Like, bruh, when they
And I'm the same way. Like if I shower, I'm not going back outside the house. And if I go back outside the house, now I feel like I need to shower again. Or if say I done showered already and I gotta go right outside to the mailbox, I'm gonna come back inside and change all my clothes. Kid you not, because
yeah,
they've been
y'all,
outside.
that's kind of crazy. Y'all crazy.
I don't
Now,
want to be. I can't get in my bed with outside clothes on.
what y'all was just about to say, that is another one right there. Sitting or getting in the bed with your outside clothes on. If it's not something we sleeping in, it don't make sense. Don't get on my bed. Don't sit on my bed. Sometimes I know sometimes I don't even like going to people's house sitting on their sofa. Like, if you got carpet, nice, comfortable living room, I'm sitting on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things. Like, my aunt used to be like that a lot too. So,
Mm-hmm. My mom was the same way.
yep. But we're gonna move along to these topics. Y'all know we be here for a good time, not a long time,
Did you
right?
wait? Did we introduce the show? We did introduce the show. Okay, go ahead.
Who's the weed smoker here?
Mm,
I'm just saying.
it's okay.
Like, memory loss.
Okay.
Well, your birthday is coming up. You are getting a year
I ain't
older.
getting that damn old. God damn it. I am not. I ain't getting that goddamn old. It's 37.
Rachel,
I'm aging like wine, girl. I'm getting better.
wait, wait, hold on. Let me get the chat real quick before I move to our first topic. 18 said there was entire family smelling like syrup and burnt grease walking. Oh yeah, that burnt grease smell walking around Walmart with
Sarah,
bottoms and pajamas.
Sarah smell
That's
fishy.
another thing. I had to comfort Demi, especially when we got to Colorado. You are not doing that shit here. I didn't even want you to do that shit back home. You are not going out behind me with no fucking bonnet on your head.
Oh,
Now, this pajama shit is new too. The kids wear pajama pants. She like, Mom, the first week of school, they already wearing pajama pants. Not you. You better put some damn jeans on or something like that, some joggers, but you're not going out here with no PJs. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that.
that's something that we grew up. We couldn't do that. Like even you know how when if you would go to a hotel and they had like complimentary breakfast,
Yeah.
we couldn't even go downstairs to get breakfast in
In your
PJs. You can't
PJs.
do that. You have to put on clothes. We no PJs is for the house.
Yeah, definitely. No, we're not going outside in our PJs. Like that's not happening. Rachel said, "Y'all ever seen a dingy sofa? Shit make it itch." Yes, definitely have. Not sitting on it. Give me a coffee table with a chair.
I'm
I'll
gonna
take
stand
that.
up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stand up because I ain't even gonna be here that long.
not gonna be here that long at
Not gonna be
all.
here.
All right. So we about to deep dive into some discussions, y'all. Make sure y'all chime in, give us y'all honest opinion. Our first topic is life without pain. What would life be like if there was no pain? And I'm talking about like that pain that makes you never feel like your heart. I used to say this, and my ex mom used to think I was so dramatic when I said it. It was like my heart fell out of my chest. Like when I say stuff like that. That's really a feeling. Like you ever been like so hurt that you felt like you had the gas for breath before?
Yeah. Yes. It
Yeah.
hurts to breathe.
Yeah.
I know.
Like I've been reflecting on a lot of things because not only am I sober, but I'm also, when I say transitioning in life, it's like my careers and things like that. The journey has been, a little different. I'm used to being in control, and this is one point of my life I honestly can say I am not in control of anything right now.
Take the wheel, Jesus.
Yes, right. So when I'm talking about pain, I'm asking like just that is painful for me to not be in control. I didn't realize how painful that shit is for me to not be in control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've been deep diving, a little bit in my Bible. I've been praying more and things like that. And I've just been like, Lord, give me the faith and stuff I need. But it's been very painful. Like this past week, I was a little like sad about missing home and stuff like that. I text UT and I was like, man, I want to go home. So I definitely feel what Rachel be feeling when she be out there talking about, I'm coming back to do all this. And we be telling her, don't come back.
Don't, don't do it.
So I wanted to know what would like life be like without pain? Because while I was reflecting, I'm like, they say all these things, these cliches, you can call them. Like without pain, you wouldn't know, what I'm saying? You're not being molded to be the person that you're supposed to be and things like that.
Yep.
Sometimes you don't be want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
You're
it's
like,
the truth
why?
though.
I know.
I I feel like it's the truth because it's almost like you have to go through different things to have these different lessons. You know what I mean? Like you
Mm-hmm.
don't know the fire is hot until you touch it and see, damn, it's hot. Now you know forever that shit is hot. I'm not doing that again. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with going through pain. Going. It's not. It depends on how you look at it. You could look at it as pain, or you could look at it as a lesson that you needed to learn. And that's how I look at shit now. When shit really hurts me, I'll be like, man, this was a lesson I needed to learn. And guess what? When it come around again, I
You
already
know,
learned it.
right.
I already
So
learned it.
So would you agree that pain gives us perspective, a new perspective on things,
Absolutely.
and without pain, we'll be walking around here and we're just like some, we'll be some happy as
Just
dingbats.
dingy and naive. Don't know nothing. Just dingy and naive. Just walking around here happy go lucky. I
Yeah,
can't I can't even say not a care in the world because well, yeah, you can, but you it just would your experiences and your lessons is what make you. And if you don't have any, then who are you?
who are you?
Right?
Bam, right there, clock it, right there, right there. Who
But
are
yeah,
you?
who are you?
I was definitely thinking about that because I seen a clip also on social media, and the dude was describing about like our parents, and I always we always tease and be like, I ain't picked this damn family, but it's like, yeah, you did. You know what I'm saying? In some strange way, you pick these family members, and that is the lesson you're supposed to learn. Like you're supposed to
Yeah.
learn how to deal with abandonment. That's supposed to all in a strange way kind of shape you if you are aware. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shape you to be the person that you are. You know what I'm saying? So that message kind of got me going this week. And if you was tuning in last week, it was Mother Nature was coming. So I was fighting that hoe this week. And I'm gonna be honest. I sat on the sofa and I really just was dealing with my shit. And sometimes you have to sit down on the sofa,
Yep.
crawl up a little bit, and deal with your shit. And then I got up and I was like, "Fuck this, go and take me a job." You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And like, kind of like, because that is those intrusive thoughts that we talk about all the time, me and you, that will play in your head and get you believing
And
some
the
shit.
crazy part is, we just said that last episode. Remember last episode we were talking about cycles and
Mm-hmm.
hormonal fluctuation and stuff like that, and we were saying how it's always at this time during your cycle how you'll have things that you don't put in the back of your mind. That's when they'll come up and try to play with your mind. You know what I mean? They play
Mm-hmm.
on you.
Yeah.
Like you at that point you be your worst enemy. And it's like it's that's exactly what happened. So same thing when you text me, like, are you sure you're not having a hormonal problem right now? Go outside. Go
But
outside.
sometimes I be so mad at myself because it's like you was warned, you know what I'm saying, and you still fell for the okie doke. But players fuck up too. You know what
You're
I'm
a
saying?
woman. You can't
Yeah.
get past it. That's it. You wanna how you how they say you wanna know how you a woman? Ain't nothing you can do to get past that. You cannot shake it.
You get me. Oh yeah, the Virgos in the building. Let me give y'all a good old shout out. It is Virgo season, right?
Come on,
Leo's
Virgos. Come on, Nee.
officially, over. We set the tone. I like that. I never thought about that. We really set the tone for y'all. Like we
Here
set the
we
tone,
go.
and
Here
then
we
y'all
go.
Virgos come out and y'all come out. Hey, you know Virgos and Leos make a good team. Stop it.
We do. We do.
You make a good team. But shout out to the Virgos. Need birthday coming up too. Exactly, T. People need their lessons and you experience them on your own. Yeah. So so pain gives you perspective. So if anybody out there and you can relate, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what's going on in life. You don't know, you just giving I gave Jesus the wheel and the whole car.
Not
Bitch, I'm
take
in
the
the
real
back.
Jesus.
I'm in the back seat with the seatbelt on. How about that? Yes. Because I just can't, you know? I just
Good
can't.
job. But that's all you can do though, because why pray about it? Like, and I just had this conversation with my mama. She said something. I was like, "Mama, did you pray about it?" She was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, why are you still learning about it?"
That's it. That's it. And I think because I was listening to the pastor that I listened to. Shout out to Pastor Everett. I was listening to him, and he was saying sometimes like we think of God as being like this magician. You know what I'm saying? If we pray about it, it's supposed to happen like that. But sometimes it don't happen like that. You know what I'm
No.
saying? And also, this whole week he's been talking about faith, and he was talking about like how good examine yourself too. Like, you know, sometimes God don't move because you're not right. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So examine yourself too at the same time if you
Yeah.
want God to move on some shit. So like, um, that was my lesson of the week. But personal baggage, y'all. Why is this the hardest to let go?
Cause
Why do
it's
you
your shit. Cause it's
and
your shit.
accountability too. You get
Huh?
so comfortable because when I sat down and I thought about why would I want to go back home, right? And all
Mm-hmm.
I could think about is just I just miss y'all and the food. It wasn't no logical explanation on wanting to go home because I still would be doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it might be worse. I might fall back into the traps of like the things that I was trying to like escape from, the distractions, which was the focus. So I think like sometimes it's always good to just remember your why. And it's funny because I teach that in fitness all the time. Like, why are we
Uh-huh.
here? Like, why are you
Mm-hmm.
working out? Always remember your why so you don't give up. And it's the same thing with life in general. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. Yep. 18. Let me see. I think I clicked on you. Yep. Like Rachel said, it's your comfort zone. Definitely my comfort zone. Definitely my comfort zone. 18 said because it's stuck in our unconscious mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
That
18.
comfortability. Like, we don't want to step out on our comfort zone. Like, what is this
Even though
unfamiliar territory?
even though it might be bullshit and it might be uncomfortable, it's what you know. How they say, like, that's the demon that I know. Like,
Mm-hmm.
is my shit. You know what I mean? At least I know what it is. I know what I'm getting. But
Yeah. And that's all I could think of. And I was like, man, you sound like you backslide. Because I was like,
but you know what though? It's growth because you recognized it. You recognized it and you was like, no, no, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too, man. This is a real journey, y'all, and
And
it and
you
it's
really,
so dope to that we started this podcast at this time of our lives too, because it's like
yeah.
this is a time that we can really like be authentic. You know what I'm saying? With like what like channeling that energy and just getting dialogue back and forth
Yeah.
from people. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody that been through this and stuff like that. So that's why we love the chat and we love that y'all come in and y'all do y'all thing within each other, but at the same time, it's a beautiful feeling to know that, somebody else is feeling that or maybe even worse. You know what I'm saying? Thank
Yeah.
God that I have somewhere that I can come lay my head and don't pay bills a little bit.
Clock that. That's the T.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So I was also going down this rabbit hole of caring and not caring like the white ladies, caring How much does it cost, and how do we know if a person truly cares, right? So not just relationship wise, it's just like that message was, hey Ash, welcome to the chat, welcome to the chat, Ash, good to see you. She always gonna make a pie. She missed one pie, and I ain't gonna hold that against you. But thank you for coming through, Ash. We love it. But yeah, the caring, you know when you care because you invest time in things that you care about, right?
Mm-hmm.
You giving somebody your time, that means you care. You
Mm-hmm.
could be, you could quote unquote be mean or whatever, but you're giving people time and space, you care, right?
Yeah.
But I also was thinking about how much caring costs and how we have to have a capacity level.
Yep. You have to have boundaries with that Karen.
Yes, because
It's gonna cost you way more than you willing to
hell
give.
yeah. Because
And I know.
I was even going down that spiral and just getting angry at other people because I felt like maybe if I didn't do this, I wouldn't be in this situation. But then I had to sit back and I was like, man, I have to take accountability for that, Karen.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Good
saying?
job. Yeah.
I'm learning, friend.
Good job, friend.
Struggle.
I know. I know. I know.
It's a struggle, but you have to have a capacity level, and it's okay to tell a person that I don't have the capacity for that. Like
Yeah.
right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
caring costs a lot. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
18 said it's familiar place embedded in our soul. We must evaluate, identify, and learn to unlearn. And unlearning is it. That's it. The hardest thing to do is unlearn. Boy,
Oh my God.
unlearning some shit. I'm unlearning how to have a care meter. You know what I'm saying?
I had a
And yeah. Go ahead, T. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I had a good friend told me today, and I hadn't necessarily been around this friend and a lot, and for a long time, and
Mm-hmm.
they was like, I'm proud of you. Like you seem so much more relaxed. Like your anxiety is way down. You can tell. You just seem lighter. I was like, man, my boundaries of
Mm.
caring what I care about and what I don't care about and what I let bother me and what I don't let bother me. I think, and that's another thing too, with sometimes you be caring, but sometimes you just be wanting to control shit. You know what I mean? Is it caring or is it really just trying to control situations? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like now I be trying my hardest to not be in control of all kinds of shit. Like I be trying my hardest to push shit off on other people because I mean, of course, I got my shit. If it's mine, it's mine. But if I don't need it, if I don't have to, I'm trying my hardest to be like I'm trying my hardest. But you know me, it's a
Mm-hmm.
struggle. But that's what my friend told me
Yeah.
today. Like I'm proud of you. You seem lighter. You moving lighter. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You are, and I say this for both of us. I think you can agree. We probably not in the best positions that we used to be in, but we're feeling like this might be like the happiest we've been in a long time. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it be like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Sometimes it's an offset, but it's like I honestly could say this is probably the happiest I've been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, even though I'm not in the position I want to be in. You know, I always say that.
But
All right.
hey,
Hey, God is good
all the time.
all the time.
God
God
is
is
good.
good.
Amen.
Let's talk about leaving loud versus leaving quietly.
Ooh.
Clock it.
Say what it is, if you leave loud, you're probably gonna come back. But if you leave
Definitely
quietly,
coming back.
if I leave quietly, it's over for you. If I'm sitting there actually having a conversation and arguing and doing all this, then I might come back. I still care. But if I just leave and I don't even tell you nothing, I ain't coming back.
Asta,
Ever.
Asta. La vista.
Lisa,
For real. For real.
don't leave quietly. He said,
I,
hey, you done lost her. How you know? She ain't even fuss. She ain't
I
even
ain't
argue.
a cup of coffee, Tiara.
She neatly packed your shit up and put it in your suitcase and dropped it off. She ain't even throw your shit out. She just packed your shit up quietly. She ain't even think to call you.
Nothing.
She
Bro,
just sitting there drinking her cup of coffee.
she is gone. She is gone. She is gone. If she, if she causing ruckus, bleaching your clothes,
Mm-mm.
busting your windows, you know, blowing up your cell phone, she be back. But when she leave quietly,
She ain't coming again.
when a woman is fed up, or man,
Oh,
or man, that hurts too. That hurts too. I ain't got left quietly before in the corner.
wait, what Ash said? Ash said, please leave quick and don't get escorted loud. That's funny.
That is funny. But yeah, if she leave loud, she'll be back. If she leave quietly, ain't no sunshine when she gone.
What?
Just know that.
What?
Just know that.
Is Brad still in here? Brad sitting at the dock of the bed. That used to be our little song. Remember that was our song?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Watching the time roll away. Facts. She is gone. Have you singing like R. Kelly with them shades in that chair?
Don't
There ain't nothing
make
you
me
can
start.
do about it. R.
Don't
Kelly
make
is still invited to the
still
cookout.
invited to the cookout. I was about to say that. Don't make me start because you know,
We just watching the kids.
just watching the
Watching the
kids.
kids.
You got to sit over there at that table.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
got to sit over there. But you can still come though.
All right. Our second segment is the healing segment. We're going to talk about healing. All right. So, do you feel like the healing process should be isolated or integrated progress? Like, I know to each his own, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But people say, like, oh, when I'm healing, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be bothered and things like that. Or are you the type of person that heals while you're healing? You need to be around, you also need to be around supportive people that support you healing.
I isolate. I just do.
Yeah,
You know that. I isolate because, and I've said this before, I will get quiet and I will process. And when I'm done processing, then I can talk about it. Because as soon as you talk about it, now you have to deal with other people's comments, concerns, and questions. And I'm not healed enough or okay enough to answer that. You know what I mean? Like
mm,
people would think that when you're going through something, especially people know, because you know I went through some shit, and a lot of people knew. When people knew, they knew, and it was kind of like, where is she? Why she not talking about it? I'm processing. You know what I mean? I am
mm,
processing a hurt. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to talk to anybody about it. I don't want to talk. I don't want to be in anybody's space because I don't want to have to deal with your questions, your comments, your concerns, your pain, your hurt. You know what I mean? Like let me deal with
yeah,
my own. And then when I was at a place where I could actually talk and give people what I feel like is a decent response without being emotional or upset myself, then I'll be like, hey, this is what's going on. You know what I mean? Because if I tell you
yeah,
something that's going on, of course, you as my friend that care about me, you're gonna have your own questions, comments, and concerns, right?
yeah,
But if I'm not in a mental place to deal with that, I'm no good for you either.
yeah. And I also think, like, honestly, I feel like I'm more, I'm, I could be both on this
Okay.
topic because
Mm-hmm.
it's a way of being isolated. Like, you know who you don't want to talk to because you don't want to hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know the people that you can talk to who's not going to pry too much, but just be
Mm-hmm.
that support that you need. Like
Mm-hmm.
just to check in on you. Like we don't have to talk about it, but are you okay? Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying? Or,
it.
yeah, let's go do something. You know, the people that's gonna keep you occupied and things like that. I asked that because uh
Hey DRX. Hey
yeah,
my
what's up?
baby.
Yeah, I pinned them, but I was like, let me get this shit off. But yeah, what's up, DRX? Welcome to the chat. It's always great to see you too. Um, but you also it's like sometimes isolation. Some people could go into depression while they isolated, and then
Absolutely.
just go off on a deep end, and it's like, damn, I didn't even know you how you needed me to show up. Remember, once again,
Mm-hmm.
it's like even if I'm not saying nothing, just being around you is
Mm-hmm.
good company. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so chat, I'm interested to know how do you guys heal? Like how is the healing process for y'all? Would you guys rather be isolated or would you guys rather be integrated with, with people of your kind or the people that because I feel like at the end of the day we know who we not answering for at a time when we stressed out. Like I'm
Yeah.
not even about to go there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've isolated a lot. And this past week, that's another reason why I think I got a little emotional too, is because I checked in with a lot of my seniors back home that I was coaching. And I had a big group of seniors. Like I had 30 plus senior
Yeah.
citizens that I was coaching back home. And just to chime back in with them and knowing that back home they were such a big support system for me, being here in Colorado is all white folks. And it's like I don't really feel like I fit in, you know what I'm saying? Too much. And even not just fitting in, I just realized like that Southern hospitality is not the same here,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes you feel like you're isolated and just hearing them and hearing that they're not even working out anymore. It's like, oh
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah.
we not bragging or anything. Trust me, I'm humble as they come. The most humble is Leo, I must say. But they were like, we have not ran into another coach like you. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It wasn't just coaching. It was real like accountability and stuff like that. Like you really like kind of you didn't look at us like just a number of people that you
Yeah.
were training. So it felt if it was making me miss home because I'm like, damn, here these folks have so much access to so much. And then you
Yep.
look at back home where you at and people are struggling. Like they don't
Yeah.
even have rec centers where they can do Pilates, pickleball, tennis. And it's just so much to offer. And it's not back home. And I just was like, damn, I miss my people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like my
That's
community.
unfortunate too, because I know that was a big thing when you were moving was about your seniors. I know that was a big hump you had to get over
Yeah.
with. Was
Yeah.
what's going to happen to your seniors? So that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
So yeah, it's really unfortunate, but you got your ones that still like, they going to different parks and they walking and stuff like that. But I know they're
Mm-hmm.
not getting that hands on, that they used to get from me. And it's like that was playing on my mind, and I was like, damn, it's been a long time. I haven't talked to them a lot of them since I left.
Yeah.
So I was like, I isolated myself during the healing process because I know if I did talk to them, I was gonna feel like I felt this week. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So just picking your battles, you know what I'm saying, and just knowing like when it's time to like integrate the healing process. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
So
unfortunate.
yeah, I know. But when I come visit in October, I'm gonna drop in on them and stuff. I'm gonna try to see if I can stay for at least a week home, so I
Hmm.
can I could probably like do some shit with them.
You should do
You
it.
know?
You should do like an improv yoga class with all of them and get them all
Yeah, because
together,
that's
and
what
maybe
like,
that'll inspire them to start working out together again, at least walking again
and
together.
that's what hurt me the most was hearing that they miss their community. Because
Yeah.
it's so hard to get a group of women together that get along. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, at 30 senior citizens that
And
I
you know
mean, we'll
what?
have stuff here and there, but it wasn't nothing major. Like they miss each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's and believe it or not, senior citizens is a group that people forget about. Like it's
Yeah,
so
they the
many
most
senior citizens,
population.
they health and everything decline because they're by themselves. Like people, like they're just left alone. Like they're okay and they don't want to go nowhere, but they still need community. They still need people. So I think that's unfortunate. But
Yeah,
I hope that they can, get back out there and start moving around and getting together. Cause I
more like
love seeing their little
we
groups,
miss. Yeah, we miss yoga and stuff like that. I'm like, I know, and y'all, and my breast cancer walk I try to do in October. So I hope I could just come home and just get them together, give them some like just pop up with some workout days at the park or something. Let's get into the chat real quick. Rachel said, I'd rather be by myself, but I can easily fall into a deep depression. So I value having people that I know when I'm not by myself. They reach out. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna tell you this, Rach. I'm gonna tell you this. Why I got you here. Let me tell you something.
Here she goes.
I may not call your ass, but I call T. Ain't that right, T?
Yep.
I'm
She will
like,
call.
check on Rachel. Have
What's
you heard
going
from
on with
Rachel?
Rich? What's going on with Rich? She will
Yeah.
call.
I went through
She will
something
call.
recently, even though I'm hundreds of miles away. Yeah, picked up the phone and reached out, and it was appreciated because she's my friend in real life and she knows how I am. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Y'all know me. I am the friend. I am definitely the friend. I will give you all the space in the world because I know how I am. But eventually, I'm gonna come to you and be like, "Look, I'm gonna give you a
Yeah,
space, but I know you're gonna say you are right. Dino, but hey, what's going on?
because
Tell
we
me
played phone
now."
tag this week. We played phone tag this week a
She
lot,
had
and
one
she
more
was like,
day. She know it. She know she had one more day because it was 2 days I hadn't talked to her. She knows she had one more day
"I did."
before I was. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Where are you?
I felt it coming on. That's why I was like, "Bitch, get your shit together," because
Get
she
it
coming.
together.
And
Y'all
what's
know.
crazy though is I'm also the type of friend that I don't want to bring that energy to my friends too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to like be like in this bad space and then just come on the phone and before you know it, I'm complaining about shit. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of, energy travels a little bit. So I be trying to like be protective of that too, honestly. That's why I give myself a few days and I'll talk to you through text real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that shit is crazy. DRX, I start out being isolated after a while to keep from being lonely and depressed. I see community. Yes,
Yeah.
community. And most of the time I get approached more than me seeking community. Yep. That is it right there. So however you guys deal with healing, you know what I'm saying? Just know somebody loves you, baby.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta call motherfuckers up and say, "Can I vent?" You know what I'm saying? Can I
That's
kick it?
oh my god. And let's normalize that. Let's
Yeah,
normalize being able to call friends and say, friend, I just need to vent. Or when hey, I need to talk to you. Okay, do you want my opinion or are you just calling to vent? I just need to vent. Bet.
yeah,
Go ahead, run it. Let me get my coffee first. And that's it. I
yeah.
am definitely that friend. I don't, cause and the crazy thing is sometimes we don't be wanting to tell people, even our close friends, what's really going on because we scared they're gonna be judging us. But I can't judge anybody. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now.
Hey, but let's be honest, we know them friends too because that's the ones you kind of like. While I'm healing, look, I'm gonna holler at you later. I know
Yeah,
them too. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? It's you have we talked about this one pod before. You have different friends for different things, and just because you don't show up this way, I can still consider you a friend because you show up in this way.
absolutely.
Hell yeah. So you know those friends that you can't just come dump on, or them friends that just gonna be like, well, why this? Well, why that? And it's like, look, bitch, I ain't asked you for all that. Just hear me out. You know what I'm
I can
saying?
hear you out, and I can talk. I'm a friend. I will hear you out, and talk to you about everything. But I cannot deal with crying, and you know me, like too much emotions. I get uncomfortable.
That's why I ain't call your ass. That's why I was texting you.
When you start, I'm like, okay, first of all, let's check. Let's do the checklist. How close is your cycle?
Yeah,
Are you PMSing?
yeah,
No. Okay, we can talk.
yeah.
All right.
You show it's not just me, right?
Because I know how I am.
Uh, DRX said I'm the same way. I don't trauma though. Definitely. Yeah, you try not
The
to. You
thing,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yep. But yeah. So let's talk about, speaking of healing, it is time for our lesson of the day because it's going to tie into this healing process, right? So, your girl was sitting here and I was like going down this little wormhole on like emperor days, like the days when the emperor, emperor, his name is Nero, y'all. So if you ever get a chance and look up this story, y'all, this shit was wild. It was really, really wild because it's about this guy. He was a emperor back in, let me get my days together, uh, in Rome, right? And he was known for like his cruelty behavior and stuff like that. So what he did was it's on YouTube. It's really, I sped it up because I like my attention span now is crazy. I like to speed up like YouTube videos now, right? Mm-hmm. So he accidentally allegedly killed his pregnant wife, right? They supposedly, I don't know how people know back in Rome what they was arguing about, but supposedly they was arguing about like Nero not being like the husband that she needed. Like she was there for doing the kids and all that type of stuff. So some type of way he kind of pushed her down. She lost the baby, and back in this day, she died, right? Mm-hmm. He was so obsessed with his wife after that this motherfucker found a young boy, and I said a young boy. Back in the day, in Rome, they kind of favored women, right? So he found this young boy who favored his wife, and he castrated this young child and turned him into a woman. Can you imagine? Now, he's the emperor of Rome, so nobody could tell him he couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he took this young boy, castrated him, turned him into a lady, put him in the finest clothing, treated him just like his wife, right? He became so obsessed with the memory of her that he dressed this young boy up and even married this young boy. So the people in the palace and stuff was like, they had to turn a blind eye. They knew it was a boy, but they had to treat it like he treat this guy, this young boy, how he was treating it. All it's all with your head. You know how it was back in the day, right? Oh. So the boy name was Sparus, and his name was Nero, right? So the lesson in that story was just like how people deal with healing, right? He was facing grief, right? He was learning how to heal. He also tried to recreate what he lost. And the summary was saying stuff like sometimes we fall into a place of habits and distractions, and we sometimes try to fill a void and substitute what we can't replace that's gone, right? True healing doesn't come from just trying to recreate the past, but it comes from acceptance, growth, and finding peace within ourselves. I thought, first of all, can you imagine being this young boy and it's like, dog, I haven't even had a chance to fucking live. Oh. Yeah. Like you turned me into, this was being.
I thought you were about to say something else.
What you done?
You heard me say, I haven't even had a chance to use it. And you cut it off.
That part. And after this happened, he was used because eventually they took over the empire because he got so crazy. The emperor got so crazy after that. Can you imagine? He was delusional. Like he really was calling Sparus his wife's name and everything, y'all. It was really like, wow. He really was obsessed, like living in this frantic world that was his wife reincarnated for real. To the point where people were addressing this young boy like his wife still. And it was that wild. So once they took over his, because he was declared mad, you know what I'm saying? Just doing crazy shit. This boy was pawned off to other kings as this same lady. It was really sick. It was really sick. So that was my lesson of the day. Diabolical. Yes, Reaper. Oh, Lord, Reaper in the building. This show is sponsored by 87 and Reaper. Thanks for the donations, guys. If you guys want to donate, our Cash App is right at the bottom of the screen. And if you guys have a Talk Me Through It letter, you guys could definitely bring it on and send it on in, right?
Email it to us, so we will read
Yeah.
it. Y'all know we nosy. Please send us the letters and send follow-ups, because we
Yeah.
want to know.
Yeah. Let me catch up in the chat real quick and we can talk. Y'all can talk about Nero sick ass too. It kind of balanced out for me. If I don't get asked what's wrong, well, get to talking and sometimes it comes out. Yeah, definitely. We talking about healing. Reaper, if you just joining us, that's what we're talking about. Ash says, while I'm healing, I gotta isolate. I do I don't want to transfer bad energy or trauma dump. Yes. Yeah, so I understand the isolation. I know. Reaper, don't be sorry you late. It's all you better late than never. Yeah. Thanks, Reap, for the donation. Where's AB? My stepmom. All right, somebody. I was laughing at somebody. Yeah, here we go. Reaper said he was the first trans. Yes, Reap, with no choice, no choice added. How dare you castrate me, sir?
But you see how quickly though the community, the village, they jumped on board with some shit that they knew wasn't right, because they were
Power.
scared, because they were scared to speak up, because they were scared as to what would happen if they didn't speak about what was the truth.
Yeah.
Because that was
Yeah.
still a boy. And yeah, you
Yeah.
cut it off, but what was left?
It was crazy. It was really crazy. It was so the takeaway from that story also was when we avoid processing pain, we may seek unhealthy substitutions, whether it's people, habits, or quick fixes. That never truly fills the void. Real healing comes from acceptance, growth, and not trying to force replicas of what we lost. Right? I'm not trying to force nobody to be a whole nother sex. I think that also came to be like power play, like him being in power and being able to do what the fuck he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's been
That
happening. People, not men. People with power.
yeah, yeah, people with
They just
power.
gonna keep pushing the line because I can do, because I can. They just gonna push the line and push the line. What can you
Yeah,
do? I have the power.
yep. And Rach, it was a form of sex traffic too, because now when they took over his empire, another king took the boy in and was doing the same nasty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Sparus just didn't have his own life to live. Like
So what happened to him in the end?
Eventually he died off, I guess, in time. I didn't follow it that far, but I did note that other people, he just got trafficked. You can honestly say he got trafficked.
I think he ended it.
Yep. Killed himself probably.
I think that is what happened. I think that is what happened at the end of that story. I
You
believe
think so?
I believe that's the same. If that's the same story that I remember reading about, or I
Yeah,
saw a
because I think I
documentary on
sent
it,
it to
something
you.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, but that I could see that happening too, because like
Hell yeah!
I don't have like what?
I'm
Who
done.
am I?
Come on, play some.
Not condone suicidal suicide. We do not.
No.
But I'm just saying, like, and back in those days, like, dude, it wouldn't surprise me because, like, he didn't even have a chance, y'all, like, at all. Like, you just castrated me, turned me into somebody. And then I had to. So, can you imagine? I also read this too. This young boy had to find out things about this woman so he can portray being her too. Like the emperor was talking to him like he's talking to his wife about situations that he didn't even know about. Like, can you imagine having to live that too? Like,
can you imagine having to live with somebody that's legit crazy and you gotta act like they normal? Fucking crazy.
Well, actually, I can, but
I told you 5 years ago I wasn't this bitch. You keep calling me this bitch name.
yes, yes, yes.
All right, I'm sorry.
It's
All right,
crazy.
come on. You got that was a sad topic. You got to play some happy song. Play some happy feelings or something.
Okay, okay, all right. So on another note, let's talk 2025 plastic surgeries. Did you know that
BBLs
women? No. Did you know women were getting their lips cut?
to do what? Cut to do what?
Like you know the little roast beef that the guys be talking about.
No, I'm so lost.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm really lost.
So there, you know your vagine, right?
Okay.
You know the little parts that flab.
Those lips. I really thought you were talking about the lips on my face. You talking
No.
about those? They get
Yeah.
them cut to
Coochie,
look.
look, Reaper, the coochie roast beef. Yes, they're getting those things cut off. Yeah.
That to do like to just be gone, so it could just be no protection. Just oh,
So hold up.
that's like cutting off your eyelid.
So I have some facts, right? Yeah, right. But do you see the how men always say they don't know why women do this, right? We're not men bashing. Side notes, we're not. But you know how women get BBLs. I think sometimes so they can feel more attractive because they say that men like women with big boobies, right? And all that type of stuff, right? So women do it for the men, but some type of way men convince us sometimes that we do it for women.
Plastic surgery.
Like just altering our bodies and things like that. Because they're like, oh, I don't care about all that and all that. I don't want all that. But sir, that's your likes on Instagram. Like that's who you're fantasizing about, right?
Yeah,
So
you just want to
how
be
can
around.
how can a woman not want to feel like she needs to, if she don't have the right, self, confidence that she needs to do these type of things. So I remember years ago,
What
people talk.
type of confidence do you need to not want your lips?
Hear me
Why
out.
wouldn't you want your lips?
There was a chart showing how it's different roast. You call it roast beefs, right? Man, I wish I would have uploaded this one for the
Why
podcast.
roast beef though? Why not flower petals?
I know. Clock it. That's cute. Flower
That's
petals.
a. I'm gonna say that must have been a man that said that shit. Reaper, I said
Exactly. It was
roast
a
beef
man. That's what I'm trying to tell
because
you.
a woman would have never said that shit. It's a pretty little flower petal. The fuck?
Yeah. But supposedly, they were like judging like how it looks means like if it's worn out or if it's tight, perfect, the lips and all that type of stuff, right? So
Wait, so she said it looks so messed up. I'm just gonna cut it off.
yeah, yeah. So it's called labiaplasty, right? And somebody wrote in the comments of this, right? Man, why didn't I upload this? Somebody wrote in the comments, y'all, that some women also do it because it's discomfort and the discomfort and pain. Some women experience pain, chafing, or irritation from enlarged labias, especially during physical activities like exercising or intercourses. Appearance and self-esteem. I think that is the biggest one. Appearance and self-esteem. Um, they're saying that enlarged asymmetrical labias can cause self-consciousness and impact self-esteem, particularly during intimate situations. Right? Functional issues. In some cases, labia size can interfere with hygiene or make certain activities uncomfortable.
Oh hell no.
So, damn, this lady here. Can you see that? I'm gonna zoom in. Look at that.
That's her getting surgery?
That's the little pieces right there. You see them?
They get this lady roast beef out my face. That's roast beef.
Have we 2025 surgeries gone too far? Like, is it?
Wait,
Actually, hold up. Let me catch up in the
go in the
comments.
comment. Catch up in the comments, man. Like, what the hell?
Actually,
Y'all hate
hold up.
yourselves so much. Y'all don't even want y'all damn lips no more.
DRX said cutting tulips. Ash says they're getting designer vaginas. Yeah. Like design like yeah, they snapping tight. Um the other pair. DRX said they do it in Africa to this day. Now, speaking of that, now I know in Africa, because I had a cousin who was adopted to the family on Corey's side. And I learned about this in anthropology in college too. They cut off a certain part to, like, I think it's the clit.
It is.
Yeah, so because they believe that women shouldn't be pleasured at all during
It
sex.
should not be. Yeah, they shouldn't have any pleasure.
So that is a different type of cultural thing there. This here is some 2025 new plastic surgery trend shit, right? This in Africa, I feel like that's what I learned in anthropology. T, you agree? Because that's what I thought it was for, because they feel like the women shouldn't be pleasured at all. So they, you only supposed to be a baby making vessel, right? So I understand that. But nah, the roast beef stays home. I ain't going through all that. I don't blame that ish ugly. See, some people feel like it's ugly though. But I'm good. I'll just tuck it in.
Because then it's just gonna look like a what's that called? A cyclops? There's one eye that just be looking at you. You know what I'm talking about? Is that am I saying that right? The cyclops?
Yeah.
Remember on Futurama they had that one eye? Like, so now it's just gonna be looking at you. Like, it's not even like you can't close it. Like, it's girl, that's stupid.
Like,
that
Reaper
really
said,
disturbs me. Like, I done heard a lot of things, a lot of different surgeries that women would do.
Like that, huh?
Like that really, like, why would you do that? Even the women that get it pierced. You ever heard of women be getting their stuff pierced?
Some women say that is more pleasurable though. They say they get pleasure. Yeah. So like, yeah, supposedly that's supposed to feel like pleasurable, more pleasure, right?
But wait, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was about to read.
I was reading. I'm reading ahead in the comments.
Reaper said, women do it for the social media. So my old head that I used to date, yo, I spoke him up a couple pods ago, and he called me. I'm at the.
Let me find out he been a ghost watcher. He in the bushes.
Yeah, if you're out there listening, hey. But anywho, I'm just saying, hey, I'm happily involved. But anywho, shut up, bitch. Anywho,
he had to make sure you heard me clarify that. Clarify it again,
because my man shares our post and our podcast. He may not listen, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? I love you, babe. Anywho, clock that. Anywho, damn, T, don't do that. I was gonna say, he used to always say that we wear makeup and stuff like that for other women. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of almost was convinced, because I felt like, yeah, you kind of want to show up the other ladies or whatever, or make you feel like your man, you got to look good. But nah, sometimes women just want to look good. Like, my makeup is an accessory to my outfit. I feel like it all goes together sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I can see how y'all feel like we do it for the women, but you have to understand how women could feel insecure about certain stuff when we see the majority of the type of body types that you guys like. What Ash said. I'm trying to catch up in the chat. I can't look at nothing that look like a knee blue plate. Oh, Ash, you are horrible. River said because it looked like roast beef. All right, Rachel. I think it's for the ugly lips. Like women are, some of them be long and ugly looking. Yeah, I feel that, but
Let me
you
tell
know.
y'all how
Go ahead.
I can't even say green. How much I just didn't know. I thought they all looked alike. Like I was a very grown adult woman before I understood and recognized that they don't all look alike. I thought they all looked like mine. I thought
No.
everybody's I thought everybody's looked like mine for the I really did. Like I thought whatever.
Yeah, T, it's not, and it's not the actual lips, T. It's the
It's
one
the
on the
whole
side.
thing. Like they just
Yeah.
look different. Girl, I was like, I had needed a lesson. I was like, no,
Yep.
no,
Yep.
girl.
Yeah. I
Mm-mm,
mean, hey,
mm-mm.
to each his own. Um, and what if it comes like, what if it's from like having kids? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the kids do a toll on your body. You know what I'm saying? T, you froze on my end.
Am I back?
Yeah, there you go. Your head was like this.
Oh what? You ain't see me sip this juice.
You was that shocked, friend.
I need that. I needed that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's what they say that it's worn out if it's like that. Charles, okay, Charles, we're rearranging. Yeah, go ahead, Charles, do your thing. Charles, you're gonna have to be a moderator too. Um, we're gonna have to chat. What Rachel said, I don't think that's common on in melanated communities. Yeah, and I think who I think really probably getting that, the ones that be wanting the ball players and be messing with them, high ranking dudes, that's in the limelight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm catching up in the chat, y'all. Yeah, Africa, they cut the clitoris. Yep, yep, yep. That's right,
Oh, you
Frank.
deep. You deep in the shit.
Ash says Cyclops is crazy work. My man, my man. Yes, my man, Chose.
My man,
Definitely.
my man, my man.
Yeah. Uh y'all don't do it. Reef said we don't do it for them. We do it for the ladies. Um Ash says, yes, I have one of those piercing, and that makes you take longer to. Ooh.
Ash, you got that beers?
What?
You got that beers?
She amazes me every pod.
Ash, you got that beers? Ooh,
Lock
baby.
that tea, baby.
I tried
Ash,
that.
did that hurt? Because I used to remember I wanted to get my nipples pierced, only because I don't have big breasts, and I was like, oh, I might as well pierce my nipples. But my guy sister has it, and they were like, that shit hurt. Yeah, that shit hurt. So doesn't hurt, Ash. But yeah, so yep, 2025, the ladies getting their beef tips cut.
I ain't ever doing that shit. Ever. I don't even want to see that shit. I'm telling y'all right now, Benny. Because a lot of times when women get surgery done, they want to hurry up and show it off. As soon as they get their breasts done, they want to hurry up and show it off. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Don't come showing me that shit. I don't want to see that shit. Don't send me no pictures. I don't even want to talk about that. But Ash, I want to talk about this piercing though.
We try to get it hushing. Rachel, what you got? I got mine done, and that shit hurt so bad. I only got one. Oh, must be her breast. Oh, Rachel got one.
Rachel. Rachel got Rachel. Rachel is that you want a woman with breasts like cassava melons? Rachel,
Yeah. Rach
cassava
got
melons.
some. Rach got some nice wonkas. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, oh my God, that is crazy. Cho said she has a cousin who got the piercing. Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be, more pleasure. Like DRX said, and shout out to Messi in her voice, getting all that pleasure. Um, I took it. Rachel said she took it out. She took it out. But
Rachel,
yeah,
Rachel, if I'm not
you
mistaken,
think you know somebody, huh?
she is scared of needles.
She don't have any
Girl.
tattoos, huh? Rachel don't have any tattoos.
Yes, you do.
Oh, she do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't have tattoos.
Sure don't.
Scary cat.
Nope.
All right. You crazy. All right, we moving along, y'all. We almost out of here. But we're going to discuss, speaking of the 2025 surgeries and pleasure and all that type of stuff. I'm gonna play the clip. I'm gonna try this again. Tiara said I did good last time. Let's try it again. All right. I'm going to play this clip by Dr. Umar, and the title is about premarital sex, guys. And we
Oh
want to
shit.
talk about Dr. Umar. Huh?
Once you have
Let's talk
fornicated
about it. It's 2
multiple
minutes
times,
and 27
you have
seconds.
now
And
developed
we're going to talk.
preferences. You know how good oral sex can be. You know how fat the butt can be. You know how good same thing with the woman, size and technique. The problem with premarital sex, this is why God never wanted for us to have sex outside of marriage. Because once you've experienced things that you should have only experienced within wedlock, you develop preferences. So when you meet a really good woman, she's everything you need, but she can't turn it up in the bedroom like that freak can. You may pass up on your soulmate because she can't please you like the freak. And a lot of people have lost out on good relationships because they didn't come with freak of the week talent. And that's why with plural marriage, if we decided to start marrying our children before sex, it could be a good thing if you got healthy parents making a decision, because guess what? If my daddy choose my wife, she's the only woman I ever felt, taste, touch. You understand? You always going to be content because you ain't had nothing else. But if you've been with 5 or 6 freaks and dad say, I got a wife for you, you're like, you got a problem. Wait a minute. I got to test them out first.
Right.
And too often people are letting sex be the determinant, and we shouldn't be. I've had women, sisters admit it. Dr. Umar, I should have married him, but he couldn't turn it up in the bedroom. And I went with my first love, and it was the worst decision that I made. We given sex too much room. And I believe one of the reasons sex is taking up too much space when it comes to choosing our life mate is we are not spiritually grounded. You're over relying on pleasure. If your relationship with supreme consciousness was where it needed to be, pleasure would not be so prominent in your life. But because you don't have that relationship with God that you need, pleasure is carrying too much weight. And that's a big problem with a lot of us.
Wow.
My mic was still
There you
muted.
go. There you
You can
go.
hear me, T?
Yeah. You ain't hear me say that's what you talk about. What you grabbing your chest for? Not Dr. Umar.
Wait, what?
You grabbing your chest for?
I'm grabbing my chest. I'm trying to turn this shit off. All right. So my thing is, how do you talk about this? Because we talk about this shit all the time.
Okay, about having premarital sex.
So I already
And
know that it's too late. Everybody is having premarital sex, right? But do you think that that kind of hinders a lot of situation? Are we over like stimulated
oh yeah.
with pleasure?
Absolutely.
Mm.
Absolutely. Hey Logic.
Logic is in the building. I need to catch up with the chat real quick. We just played Dr. Umar. Let's dissect it and talk about it. Rachel, I got 2 tattoos. I'm terrified of you. Okay, Ash answering your questions about the vagine piercing. Yep, T. I like piercings all together. I have most in my face. You don't remember? Why I'm reading like that? It hurts getting it a little bit, but it's not that bad. So Ash, talk about the pleasure. The pleasure is good. Is it nice? Look, TR, you responded. Cho says, I don't disagree with Dr. Umar. Here, Lord help me. Yes.
I don't
Rachel
disagree either. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with Dr. Umar, and I feel like a lot of women right now are passing up good men based off of the
regular.
Yeah, like, or it's the way, like, get over it. That's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man, Savannah. And if you haven't out here freaking, can I say freaking?
Yeah, you can say freaking.
You
can't. You asking the wrong person because I'll be so what it is politically incorrect.
If you wasn't out here, bobbing and weaving already, you would have known, like, but nowadays though, now we want to tell these women, girl, you ain't gotta settle for that whack ass shrimp.
Yeah.
Girl, that shrimp is a good man, Savannah. Stop acting like that. Teach your shrimp what you like.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Who you said? Teach your shrimp what you like. That's a good one.
Teach your shrimp what you like. Because that's a good man, Savannah. Why would you do that? Because guess what? Somebody else gonna come along that don't know no better, and they're gonna have the time of their life with that shrimp, and they're gonna be well taken care of, and have a whole family and live happily ever after.
Absolutely. So I feel like I agree with Dr. Umar too. I agree with a lot of stuff he kind of saying. I ain't gonna lie. One of my favorite pods he did was recently with Joe Budden. We're fans of Joe Budden's podcast here. That was a good pod. I like that I like a person to kind of like have facts and stuff like that and statistics and, just some kind of like research on it. But I definitely feel like the part of us like experiencing all this different stuff, it does play effect. Because now you know what you like. If you actually arrange, like he was talking, like you actually arranged like marriages and stuff like that, and we both was each other first and in marriage and stuff like that, we wouldn't, who knows if we would have like known anything else,
You wouldn't, like, and that's the thing, you wouldn't know what you're missing out on. I mean, especially if you were able to communicate and really get intimate with that person and really teach that person about what you like as to what you know you like at that level. You know what I mean? Like y'all can grow as a couple of what y'all two as a unit like. You know what I mean? Instead of, well, I like this and he don't like that, or he don't do this and da 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 da. It's like,
yeah,
that's
teach me. Teach me how to love. Didn't music say that? Teach me. Yeah, and communication. We always talk about communicating. Communicating is so vital.
But that's a form of intimacy, though. That's a big form of intimacy. Like, talk to me, teach me, talk
me through it.
Talk me through that shit, girl. Don't stop me. Talk me through it.
Logic says, sorry if he got other struggles and dinner ain't good, the zucchini ain't good, then hell no. And I agree. Now you can't have all that.
You gotta pick a struggle.
Yeah, you gotta pick your struggle. So you gotta pick your struggle. I like the Tarzan Savannah Club. He's stupid. Go with it. All right. So look, teach A7 A team says teach him how to please you. It's not the size, it's the motion. That's what I was saying last pod, and they thought I was crazy. It's not the size. Sometimes it's the
Y'all know I be playing. Sometimes I'll be like, look.
Know where you're going.
The immature me will be like,
Yeah.
But the mature me.
Yeah, the mature you.
The mature me is like, that's a good man, Savannah.
Yeah.
That's a good man.
Yo. But yeah, that's definitely something that I agree with. I think we all are overstimulated by the pleasure. The pleasure gets in the way, and sometimes we stay in these toxic situations. Why? Because every girl I know that stayed in a toxic situation always said the D. It's the D. It's the D. And it's like, is it really that serious? When you get older, that should be all right when you young, I guess. But
they be having a hold on you. Where you going? Where you going? You ain't going nowhere.
No, you were sad, bro. You sad. But seriously.
Is this the barbershop?
It's the barbershop. You fucking right. It's the barbershop. You can talk. Your shit. Get it on. But that be you being a chokehold. You being a chokehold. That's because, like Dr. Umar said, jumped off the porch.
You jumped off the porch.
I always say the better the more toxic he is. Sometimes. Let me stop.
Because you know why? Because his ass know he got.
That's what he got to fall on.
He got 3 legs to stand on. That's why his ass be all the bullshit.
Yeah. Logic said trackers under his car. Yes, shit. I remember them days. I won't go back. Cho said that's what I be wondering too. Is it that serious? Nah, I don't. I think it comes a time where maturity plays in, and and bam, I'm glad we talking about this because it just snapped in my head. Also this week, remember I was talking earlier about wanting God to work in your life, right? But how are you showing up for him? Like, are you keeping yourself in check, right? And that's like that comes with a lot of denying of the flesh. So I was thinking about how the weed, giving up the weed and stuff. I'm like, I'm making progress. I'm doing things. I'm denying the flesh a lot here. You know what I'm saying? I'm denying some things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to disclose too much of me and my man business, but we don't, do it all the time. All the time. Like it's relationships where I remember every fucking week, sometimes it be dropped. But what's cool is it really come to a point and it's like, dog, is it that serious sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Is it that serious? Like, I ain't gonna lie, if I want it, I know I can get it, right? Vice versa. But it just really don't be so much forefront on us like that, like how it was. And when I thought about my last situation, I was like, that's because that nigga had that.
Doing nothing. Yeah, dude. When you busy, you don't all the time. When you busy, you move. And on top of that, both of y'all are trainers. Like y'all are both actively moving. Like
yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. We be intimate in other ways too, but and that's when you start growing and maturing and you realize intimacy is not just that. You know what I'm saying? 18 says some people are used to the cycle of abuse. Unfortunately, they function in dysfunction, and if there is more chaos, they will create chaotic situations. Amen. That is true. That's definitely it. Ash, here she go, man. Don't talk about the size. It's a micro, please.
He was a what? He was a what?
He was a shrimp. Nah, real talk. Like the more mature you get and stuff, you realize, like, man. So denying the flesh had been on my mind this week too, and I was like, is there more ways? So another thing we decided, like last week he did a 36-hour fast, right? Water fast. I said I was gonna join this week. I said, but it can't be like a whole week. It's only like a 36-hour thing. But he was really like glad. He felt so good after that. He felt so refreshed. And it's like to deny yourself things, that's a good discipline to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, sex is the main thing. Like that should be it. That shit clouds a lot of judgment. Let's be real.
It
clouds a
absolutely
lot of judgment. So I just thought that clip was a dope clip to play because it really resonated with me. And it looks like it resonated with the chat. So y'all, most of the ladies, the fellas like, I don't know, but most of the ladies,
Dr. Umar be saying some sensible shit sometimes.
Yeah. So we have now came to the time of the day where it is the Talk Me Through It letter.
Yay!
A round of applause.
Round of applause. Talk me through this letter.
Go ahead, T. Go ahead.
All right, let me read it. Let's do this. All right, where we at? Dear Talk Me Through It. First off, thank you for being such a positive show. And I do recall the episode when you guys talked about the 80-20. When it comes to a certain situation, but I need y'all to be real with me on this one. I've been in a relationship for a while now, and honestly, the sex is just mediocre. It's not horrible, but it's not fulfilling either. And the crazy part is I've convinced myself to settle for it because everything else in the relationship is good. But deep down, I keep wondering, am I cheating myself out of passion by accepting just enough? Or is good communication, stability, and love more important than fireworks in the bedroom? Talk me through this. Should I be okay with mediocre sex if the relationship is solid? Or should I expect more when it comes to intimacy? Girl.
Right on time. Look at that.
Girl. That's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man. You need to stop all of that.
Yeah. And what is mediocre sex?
What is mediocre? And how far have you jumped off the what they say, off the ship, off the curve?
So obviously she been tampered with in ways. She probably
not tampered with.
She done probably been choked up and in the diaper change position, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? She Ray said she gonna tell her.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I feel like she's in a good relationship, especially if the communication is good and you feel like it's stable. Talk to that man. Talk to him and say, baby, can we try this? I like this. Can we try this? You never know. He might be. And let's hear some tea. Because sometimes women, we be so innocent, right? Innocent seeming, right? Sometimes these men don't want to
bring it to you because they don't know.
Because they don't want to break their perfect little baby, right? Mm-hmm. But sometimes you gotta remind them, toss my ass up, fold me the fuck up,
choke me.
Because it's not. But I'm just saying, like, talk to him. It sounds like you have a good relationship. Like,
yeah.
Like a good man, Savannah. Talk to that man and tell him you want to be folded the fuck up. Hurry up and put some pressure behind it. It's just
all right.
Give me some
pressure. All right, little girl.
All
okay. Right. Okay,
Because I don't want you to lose your good man, Savannah. We need them.
Yeah, definitely do. Especially if it's loving, a loving relationship, the communication as well, like all those things you named, girl. Somebody will settle for that and go pull out their rose. How about that?
What?
I'll pick my battles, baby.
Pick your
show
battles.
Them how to use them thoughts.
Pick your battles.
18 said, create your fireworks, set the mood, teach him some tricks. Read the book. I just said that. 18 Kama Sutra and show him what to do. Incorporate toys. Yes.
Okay.
My dude got that book. He do. Now I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes like getting here, I was like, man, I'm used to like, and then I started thinking, was I falling into the trap of like feeling like I can't bring anything right now to the table? So I want to like give him that because I have been conditioned to that, to be a bed warmer. So it was kind of off, like not all consistently getting it all the time. But I really, it works. It really works. And when the time comes, baby, you be surprised how it go down. Baby,
okay. Okay, Savannah.
Chelsea said, I've told a man before, and I think men are scared to do it these days for a lawsuit.
Fill out the paperwork. Chelsea, you gotta write up a contract.
Chelsea, I was just about to say contracts is a real thing. Write a contract.
Up your own contract. And do it sexy. Let's have a glass of wine and sign some contracts.
Yes. Yes, 18, you are correct. We like to be thrown around and put on the wall.
Hold it up.
Whips, chains, and handcuffs. What? Yeah. I don't like not being able to touch. Like, that's a pet peeve. Do it. Like, don't tie me, don't bound me. I gotta be free. I gotta shake. It gives me anxiety. Look at your face. We're not going there. We're not going there.
We are not.
We're not going there. But, yeah, that gives me anxiety. That's all I'm going to say. That gives me anxiety.
I'm at the end of my adult beverage.
And you're right on time because that's about to be wrapping up the pod. It was a pleasure. Remember, y'all, like, subscribe, and share. And if you feel, led, donate, write your talk me through it letter, Before we leave though, let's recap what nuggets we got from the pod today. What's like 2 to 3 nuggets you got, T, from the pod?
I learned that sometimes my friends need to just be pushed and taken out of their isolation. Like, it's okay. You can vent to me. I won't judge. Just talk. I need to know that you're okay, that you're safe. and also that sometimes we hold on to personal baggage because it's hard to let go of our own bullshit. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's just our bullshit that we're comfortable with. So, yeah.
Yep. That was good. I learned that when it's that time of the month, bitch, I gotta fight hard.
You better fight. You better win. You better win. Don't come home if you ain't win.
I gotta fight hard. I gotta fight harder. I thought I was going into the week prepared, but this week got the best out of me. I also realized that change is uncomfortable and pain is necessary. Pain is definitely necessary.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, pain is necessary. Change is uncomfortable, but it molds you to the human that you are created to be. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I appreciate that. I also appreciate the chat coming in and helping with some of these awakening and reflections. You know what I'm saying? Because let me know I ain't tripping. Yeah. Other people out there, feel the same or have witnessed similar, feelings. 18 said, I need my ankles to touch my neck. Girl, talk about it. Talk her through it. She need her ankles to touch her neck, T. That's the diaper change. That's the diaper change move.
That is called folded up. Stop saying diaper change. Reaper gonna get you. Reaper gonna get you to talk about
Reaper
diaper
talking about
testing.
something. Reaper, you all they talking about Chelsea. What been scared of? Yeah, been scared of. Some men are scared of getting wild in the bed because all these lawsuits come out, and I don't blame y'all. But T said we trying to catch you up because you did sponsor the show this week. Thank you for your donation. You and Texas Girl 87. T said sign a contract. We definitely need
contracts out. It could be a 2-line contract. Baby, let's sign some
Chelsea, no, Chelsea, not that. It's not because you're white, Chelsea. She told Reaper, I think it's because I'm white.
No, Chelsea. It ain't.
It ain't that, Chelsea. Trust me, they got some black holes too.
Quick.
Yeah.
Reaper.
Reaper
go
said,
down the chat.
Reaper, you're going to jail, Reaper. You better make sure you
Reaper,
got consent.
You better get a contract for that too. You better.
Yes.
You better get a contract for that too.
That dude is crazy.
Oh, that is DRX.
Yeah,
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, DRX. Good to see you. Yeah, shout out to DRX, Reaper, Texas Girl 87, Chelsea. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being our Slick Side moderator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Logic. Thank you for joining us. To all my people from the beginning, Rachel, Anisha, Wolfpack. You already know. Thank you for joining. 18. I'll probably say it again. But 18, thank you for showing up. Rachel, for sure. We love you, Rach. Thanks for showing up and also getting involved in the chat. I know, like, sharing some of that stuff, you don't really talk your business too much. That is a beautiful thing to see you, spread your wings and prepare to fly like a butterfly. Ash, always great to see you, cousin. Ebony Poppin. Thank you, Eb, for the like and stuff like that. I'm going through the chat, making sure I don't forget people. It said DRX.
Sick fellas,
yeah. First in the building. 23 Gaming and Wilson. Will Smith. Thank you, Puff. That's what we call them. Thank you, Puff, for coming through for a little bit. Thank all y'all for showing y'all love. It was great kikiing with y'all while we kiki together. Y'all kikiing with us. Did I miss anybody?
Nope.
No.
Y'all don't forget to send us some letters because we're ready to be. We want to be nosy. Tell us y'all business, and don't forget to send us follow-up letters, please. So email us at talkmethroughtpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Y'all can also send us donations at the same Talk Me Through It Cash App.
Yes.
But yes. Thank y'all for
once again, thank you, Reaper and Texas Girl 87. I keep getting that confused because it sounds so much like 18. I don't know why. What was it? 87, 8, Pain. This has been the
he is Reaper. You know he is. Sorry, D. He said from the black couch. He here in spirit. You know he is. We can't forget about
Black Couch. Shout out to Black Couch. That is my boy. I love him. I love his sense of humor. I love his personality. He's dope. All y'all, our YouTube fam. I wouldn't know y'all if it wasn't for Tiara. So I'm definitely grateful for the connection, the community, the support. If y'all see me slowly coming in and subscribing to y'all channels, know that Tiara sent me that way for sure. Cause I try to get on YouTube, but I be having a lot of other stuff. I'm my classes and all that, grinding in the work and stuff. So when I do get on there, I go through a little wormhole. I'll pop in and pop out. Wolfpack, I know I subscribe to your channel. Anybody else? I am The Body Architect on YouTube, yoga and fitness therapy. So I kind of like my content is mostly like Pilates and fitness videos like that. But it was great talking to you guys, and I hope you guys have a great night. This was the Talk Me Through It episode 6. We getting up there. Pain, pleasure, and lessons from history. That Nero dude, he was wild. He was wild. So yeah.
That's what it was.
Team replay will be in the building. I'm pretty sure y'all always hit that team replay button. Y'all have a great night. All right, love y'all faces.
Good
And
night. Bye.